Hi, Payton. You did an excellent job here. I love your work. Thank you for putting so much detail and thought into this. I can really see your essay developing and your claim. So I'm glad about that. I would have liked to see a bit more in your body. I definitely see all of your main points for each paragraph, which is great, but none of this is in a complete sentence. So what do you mean the impact of color? What do you mean by indoor versus natural lighting? Also, think about where you're going to add your sources and what statistics and studies and data you will show here to help prove your points. I wanted to point out to you too that you never want to use the word you in an essay. I saw them somewhere. Sorry, I can hear my kids in the background. Oh gosh, I know I saw some yous in here. Oh, well, here's one right here. It all has to do with the atmosphere you're in and the people you're around. Instead could be, it all has to do with the atmosphere a person is in and the people he or she is around. Just because you can be even offensive to some readers. So you want to make sure we never have you in a paper itself. It's fine for the outline. Don't worry about that. Same thing with I statements. Those become kind of passive. So any I think, I will, I feel, those become passive, and we want to avoid those statements and just write in the third person. I saw a lot of contractions like wasn't, should be, was not, I'm as I am. There were some others as well. I did notice too, you had a couple of things like everything written in all caps. I think you did it in another spot too, but maybe not. I know you're just trying to emphasize the word here for the outline purpose. I just wanted to remind you not to do that in the actual paper. So we don't emphasize anything other than with language in an essay. That even goes for exclamation points. I love exclamation points. I use them all the time, but can't use them in a formal paper. Okay, I think that was pretty much all I wanted to point out to you. But again, I think you're doing a great job. I love this idea of the effects of lighting on people, their moods, and of course on photography and every other way aspect of lighting. So this is good. You might hear, I don't know if you've considered it or not, talk about how people are different in different parts of the world. For example, I think one of your classmates, maybe it's in another class, but somebody I have is writing about living in Portland, Oregon. And I know like places like Seattle, Washington, and Portland, Oregon are gorgeous cities, but I've also heard people have a lot of depression up there because there's not as much sunlight. So that might be something to include in this area of your studies about people who live in more sunshine states tend to be happier, possibly. I'm not sure. All right, so good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.